There are a few ways you can build tension in a movie scene, through music, pacing and camera work, as in this fight scene in Guy Richies' 2009 movie Sherlock Holmes. To understand this, you first need to understand Guy Richies' style of directing, which is very unique. His films have 7 specific trademarks: title sequences, chase scenes, chess or card games, party scenes, quick cuts, robbery scenes, fight scenes. All of his films use these as an opportunity to build tension, process the film and highlight individual traits of the characters. However, it has to be shown cinematically within a structure that leaves you with a feeling that you now understand the character better and look forward to a similar scene in the same style. Let's go back to the most memorable Sherlock fight scene to understand this and break it down. What Guy Ritchie wanted to deliver in this scene was that Sherlock is a unique character with many issues and one with a high level of intelligence who is underestimated in this particular scene. Something that the audience already knows, but Ritchie in his unique way uses to involve and engross the viewer. Getting back to the fight scene, the scene switches from Sherlock saying something inappropriate to Watson's fiancée, which changes his emotions and leads to the reason why he's fighting in the next scene. It's linked by using a J-edit, where the music of the next scene is faded in slowly with a loud thud and crowd noise introducing the scene. The atmosphere changes with the use of colour, music and camera movement, with close-ups and shots through the crowd both by the ring and further back. This builds Sherlock's character, where you can see that he's not particularly fighting, just keeping his mind occupied. This all changes when he sees Irene Adler's strategically placed handkerchief, linking him to the character by directing where the scene goes next. All of these cause and effect moments lead to Ritchie's iconic scene, which even he breaks down in the film and shows in real time.
That's it, big man. We're done.
This starts with Sherlock narrating his thoughts and talking you through everything, step by step, with the music and change in camera movement signalling the shift from the fighting pit and into Sherlock's head. It then switches to an over-the-shoulder view of Sherlock and the fighter, switching back and forth for a total of 5 times.
Counter with cross to left cheek.
A wide shot following his hands to a close-up of the impact, returning back to over the shoulder for another 2 shots. This pattern is used throughout the fight in slow motion using a Photon HD camera at 1000 frames per second. Held camera movements and impact sounds were slowed down to match the frame rate speed, whereas crowd noises will run in and out of shots at normal speed, all to show the severity of the hits. In total, 30 shots were used in slow motion sequence over 54 seconds and then shown in real time for 9 seconds.
Full psychological recovery, 6 months. Capacity to spit it back of head, neutralized.
In an edit, it looks very similar to this, with the individual shots and sound elements placed in sync. Even if you don't know cinema, you know that this scene is good. What inspires me about it is that although anyone can film a fight, the way Guy Ritchie does it is the reason it's had such an impact in the genesis of this scene. It can be revisited again and again, and you'll not only find something different, but the viewer will always be left with the same feeling of awe.